Hey guys! So in today's video I'm going to be going through my introduction to my project pan. I've mentioned it in a couple of videos, but I've been so excited to finally start a project pan. I started my YouTube channel I think like three or 4 months ago, something like that. So I didn't really want to start one because I didn't have very long, but it's a new year. So I'm going to be doing a rolling 10 pan. I don't know how many of these things I will actually manage to use up, but if I do use anything up, I'm going to replace it with something else. So the first thing that I'm going to try to use up, sorry, I'm like, I thought this was something else for a second. I'm going to be using up this by Avant. This is a primer. This is the Pro Perfecting Collagen Primer by Avant, like I said. I've had this a while and it does say 12 months on the container. It's a really interesting texture, like it's very gel-like. I'm just checking the smell. It smells fine. There's not like a crazy amount because this is, I don't know if this is a sample, it's 30 ml. But it's alright for the price. I don't think it's worth it. I've said that about all of their products though. It's nice, but I wouldn't repurchase it because they're very expensive. But I am looking to get it out of my collection because I really want to start experimenting a bit more with primers. I only have one primer that I absolutely love and come back to regularly, and it's by Makeup Academy. It's their oil primer. I love it. I struggle with dry patches and that just makes my foundation look really good. So I don't wear foundation, like my base, anywhere I put a base product makes it look really good. But this I do like, it's alright. It says it's age restore. I don't know about that. They do say you meant to start anti-aging from like 24 though. So another skincare item is by Revolution Skincare. This is the 30% AHA and BHA peeling solution. I got this because I'd heard a lot of good things about The Ordinary, but I can only really access The Ordinary online, and I didn't want to pay the shipping just for one item, so I just decided to try this out instead. I do really like it. I've noticed a definite difference when I use it. Sorry, does anyone else really like to peel these bags? Okay, that's just me. I do really like it. I do notice a difference when I use it. I've had this quite a while. It smells like wine. I don't know if that's normal. It's always smelled like that. It doesn't smell any different. I will mark this because I've been like flicking it around. So it's about right there. So realistically, it's not that many uses, but this is quite intense, so I do only use it once a week. I have included in this some like easy items because I don't want to be struggling the whole year. I want to see progress, which will make me want to use all my other items. I will just quickly on this. I think we might be about here. So I will be marking all of these. Another skincare item is by Emaliorite, right? Not a clue. This is the Intensive Skin Therapy. I use this for slugging. I've used quite a bit. I've not had this very long. I unboxed it recently in a glossy box. I have also heard that Vaseline works, so I will just be moving on to a Vaseline after I've used this. But I do want to get it used up. It smells horrible. It just smells kind of medical, but then perfumed, and I don't really like it. I don't know how good it is for the skin, but I've personally not found any issues. It's very oily. It's very, very thick. It's literally a balm. And I put it between my eyebrows and on my nose. So I use this all over my face if my skin is particularly dry, but that doesn't happen very often. But yeah, I'm really, really liking this. My skin has significantly improved since using it. So sort of another skincare, body care I don't really know what category, personal hygiene. This is a natural deodorant. I've got barely any left, if you can see that. Probably about a week if I used it every day, to be honest. Really not very much at all, but I don't use it very often. I've kind of moved back onto spray deodorant, which I know is not the best for me nor the environment, but it's just what's working best for me right now. I'm hoping to move back onto a natural deodorant, but I would really love it if I could find one that was in a stick somehow, whether that's cardboard packaging, because I know I couldn't really get a glass stick. I have used crystal deodorant, is that what it's called, which is pretty good, but for my routine that didn't really work. I do like this, it works really, really well, and if it doesn't annoy you, the balm, I really recommend it. It's just for me personally, I don't like the balm. It also smells really nice. It smells like, well, this one is coconut and vanilla, and it smells natural, like it smells like natural coconut and vanilla, like it's not overly sweet. So everything else I'm going to show you is makeup. Oh no, I do have one more skincare, my bad. So this is the Glossybox Skincare Eye Boost Cream. I like it. I got this very recently, and I just kind of want to use it up. I just want to get some use on it. I have a lot of eye creams at the minute, and I believe we're getting another one in our next Glossy box, because I think that was sneak peeked. Spoiler alert. Sorry. Yeah, I like this. It's the Eye Boost Cream by Glossybox. Glossybox Skincare, I think this is the only thing I've tried from them. Let me know if you guys would want to see like a review. I don't know why I just smelled that. I smell everything. Whatever. I'm going to hopefully use this up. This one's going to probably take me all year because it's basically full. I do have an eye cream. There's a little bit emptier, but I wanted a couple of more difficult items. And I know if I don't put this in the project, I will just use my other ones, because both of them are designed for anti-aging, and I don't think this has any anti-aging properties, so yeah. Now the rest is makeup. So I'm gonna start with this. This is by LA Splash. I don't actually know what these are called. Wickedly Divine Eyeliner. This is in the shade Rosaline. I will do a little swatch. My hands are like shaking because I'm like, I think I've just had too much caffeine, to be honest. So that's a swatch. It's really pretty. You can get quite a thin line, I will show you that. Not like thin, but thin enough. So it's really, really pretty. I just don't find that I use this that much. It's really extra, the packaging. But I know if I don't put in this project and at least use it a little bit, it's gonna dry up and will go. It's already pretty chunky. I don't know if that's just the way it is or what. I will try and show you because you can kind of, if it wants to focus, you can kind of see some separation. See if I can, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's definitely like it's up to here, like it's not full anymore. I haven't used it that much, but I think it's just dried or more than has been used up. Another similar item is by Bella Pierre. This is their Liquid Shadow Eye Candy. I cannot remember the shade because the little sticker that was on the end has come off. Again, this is kind of drying up. I think it's kind of a liquid glitter. It's not really chunky though. It's really, really pretty. And the formula's fine. It can get a little chunky just because it's drying up, but I like it enough to want to pan it before it goes all dry and crusty and then I can't use it anymore. So yeah. I do have a base product another base product. Oh, I showed a primer in my skincare section, that's so annoying. Anyway, another base product. This is by Collection. This is the Lasting Perfection Weightless Foundation. I've got mine in Cool Ivory, shade number 1. I think it's still a little, it doesn't look it here, but it's ever so slightly too dark if I'm going to fully put it on my face, but I struggle with that because I do have very, very pale skin. But I do like it enough. I have to mix this with the oil just because my skin is so dry. I basically can't take any foundations on my skin. So yes, I don't really know how much is left. It's not really showing through the packaging either. It doesn't feel very full like when I shake it, but yes, I want to get that used up. I have a highlighter that I nearly dropped. This is by Steve Laurent, I believe. It's got that face on it. I'm pretty sure that's Steve Laurent, but it doesn't say it anywhere on the packaging. It doesn't even have a shade. I think, I'll try and put it on the screen if I'm right, but I think this is Models Co, something like that, in collaboration with Steve Laurent. I honestly, I could be wrong, but if I can find out, I'll pop that on the screen. I'll just do a swatch. It's really pretty. I'm wearing it today. It's one of my more natural highlighters. It has quite a dark shift to it, but I like it just for every day. And my goal with this one is to just hit pan, because it's like a domed product, so it's just to hit pan. But this is the Essence Shine 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 Wet Look lip gloss. It's like all rubbed off. I've had this so long and it's literally just their clear one. Sorry, mine looks really gross. And do you know what's really gross about how gross this looks? I only use this on my lips. I don't know why it's gone cloudy. Anyway, I love this. I would swatch it, but it would just make my hand unnecessarily sticky. It's not a particularly sticky gloss. I have used a couple of their glosses before, and I just think if you're going to do it, go for a clear one from them. They're just so good and really, really cheap. And I would just like to get this used up. If I do use it up, the likelihood is I'll buy it again, but I'm not in any particular rush to buy it again. I love it, but I just know if I buy it, I'm just going to keep going through these and not use anything else. So yeah, I really, really, really recommend this, and I'm hoping by the end of the year I will use it up. It's up to here. I will mark it so it is about halfway. So yeah. So that's everything that I'm going to be putting in my project. I'm pretty happy with it. Anything, I do have, most of the goals are to use things up. I think the only goal that I have that isn't to use it up is for the highlighter, which is just hit pan. And as soon as I hit goal on any of these things, I'm going to roll in something new. So just to keep things interesting. I don't know how many things I will use up this year. My goal is to just use up as much as I can. I'm really wanting to use up my old makeup so I can start upgrading and, is it upgrading? Refreshing my makeup collection. So hopefully this will help. Let me know down in the comments what you guys are going to be panning this year. If anything, are you doing full project pan, or are you doing just a couple of items? Let me know, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.